Very good morning, 8th Standard. This is your social studies class, and today we are going to learn Lesson Plan 3 Independent and Impartial Judiciary. As you know, that we are running with Block 19, the Indian Judiciary. Now, we will start our lesson plan with the content book, notebook, worksheet, and the stationery that is essential. Before we start the lesson plan, first of all, we will do the quick recap. What had we learned in the previous of the two lesson plans was that function of the judiciary and in the next appellate jurisdiction. Now, first of all, we will see the keywords that is impartial. Now, I am going to show you a figure. You need to identify it. Now tell me, what is this picture depicts? Yes, this picture is of blindfolded lady holding weighing scale in her hand. Now tell me, why is the woman blindfolded? And what does the picture symbolize? So as you know, the blindfolded lady carrying a weighing scale symbolizes justice. The blindfold symbolizes that the court should not be biased toward anyone and its verdict should be impartial. The equal level of weighing scale indicates that the law is equal for all. Now I hope you come to know that what are we going to learn today? We will learn about why an impartial and independent judiciary is essential in a democratic country. Got it? Now, here comes the question of the day. First of all, you will give this answer. You will go to the Google Form app and take the correct one. Which is not the quality of a judge? Got it? Now, moving further, what are you going to do next? You will read the two situations from the section Independent and Impartial Judiciary. Afterwards, you will answer the following questions. What are the questions you should know? First question is, what the court's verdict in both the situation is likely to be and why is likely to be. Keep these words in mind. And the second question is, what in your opinion will be a fair verdict in both the situations? Got it? I hope you will write these answers very nicely according to your understanding. You can pause the video here, do the same whatever is told. Afterwards, we will proceed with the few of the questions. I hope you had done it. According to your learning, I'm going to ask you few of the question. Now tell me, where do you think the verdict of court is likely to be more just and fair situation? 1 or 2? Okay, so you have your own point of view. Now this is the sample answer. The verdict in situation 2 is likely to be more just and fair because unlike the first situation, the judge has not been hired by the politician or any minister. And it is the answer why he is not personally obliged to save the son of politician unlike the judge in situation 1. Now come to the question number 2. Where will be where will the verdict be unjust and why? In situation 1, the judge is not personally obliged to save the son of the politician, unlike the situation 1. In situation 1, might be the victim will not get the justice, and therefore his verdict may not be biased toward the politician's son. What will be a fair verdict in both the situations? The verdict in situation 1 may be unjust because the judge is likely to be obliged to the minister because the minister got him this job. Now come to this question, what will be a fair verdict in both the situations? In both the situation, as if the judge is appointed by the President of India but not by any individual or minister, then the judgment should be based on the evidences and the proof. So, the verdict should be neither biased towards anyone nor discriminatory in nature. Now, next question, what happens if the judges are biased? If judges are biased, the verdict given by the court may not ensure justice. It might discriminate against one person and favor another. How can we make sure that judges are not biased and the court is impartial? To make sure that judges are impartial and unbiased, our Constitution states that judges shall be appointed on the basis of their merit and qualification instead of being elected by the people. This makes sure that the judges can work independently without any worries of being removed in the next election. Once appointed, they work for a fixed period and retire at a fixed age. Why is an impartial and independent judiciary necessary in our democracy? The judiciary should be impartial in a democracy because democracy promotes equality and justice, and the laws are equal for everyone. The judiciary should also be independent of the control of the ministers or MPs so that the latter don't exert any influence or control over the judiciary. Now, I'm giving you a situation. Suppose you have been falsely accused of a crime which you know you have not committed. Your future is at the mercy of the judge who will give the verdict. What qualities in a judge will ensure that you will get justice? So, the judge should take decision on the basis of evidence, follow the principles of law, should not show any favorism or bias, and be a fair and honest. I think these qualities are sufficient to give a fair verdict. Now, afterwards, you will read the section one more time fairly and then complete S3 in workbook and in notebook. Do practice questions 7 to 9. I hope you understood it. If you do have any problem, please write me in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.